Hi and welcome to Painting in the Shed. I hope you enjoyed the last episode and all the videos. Please go back and watch them if you're interested in seeing how I paint things. I've had a lot of requests from people saying they'd like to see me do more acrylic painting. So this one's an acrylic painting, and it's quite an interesting one because I go from a blue side to a warmer side, like a more yellowy side. But in between it has to be a little bit red, so there's kind of reddish browns and stuff to stop the blue going green. So this is quite interesting for those people that want to learn how to do that, to learn how to do the different colours and stuff and different light sources. I was quite pleased with this painting. It's one I've done before, and I had a commission from a friend called Greg. He contacted me on Facebook and asked me to copy the painting and do a commission for him. But this is how I painted this picture, and I hope you enjoy. Right, so those are the colours I used. Please pause that if you need to have a good look at that. So first of all, I'll start off with the white. I do that on both areas of the paintings, and then I start adding the blues. Not really sure how to pronounce phthalo. I guess it's phthalo blue, phthalo. I don't know. Anyway. Oh dear, the blue and a little bit of ultramarine in there as well. Possibly a little bit of crimson, maybe, just depending on what kind of colour you want, really. You can play around with the blues and add bits of red as well if you like. This is a big 2-inch brush, and so I'm adding in more blue here into the mix, and a little bit of burnt umber as well, just to give it a darker quality. Burnt umber is great for making, you know, dark clouds and stuff. Burnt umber and ultramarine, and then I use a slightly wider brush there, just blending in the areas together while they're still wet. And while it's still wet, you can add the background rocks and mountains here. It's just the same colour as the sky, really. This whole section is using the same 2 blues and a bit of burnt umber and white, and that's what you need to do to create a landscape. Here I'm just using a brush just to put in where I want the main valley to be and where the rocks are going to be, and sort of leave an area there in the middle that could be either a road or a river or something. So the rocks basically get stronger and stronger the closer they get to you. So here I'm just adding with a smaller brush some more rocks. This is the beginning of the lion's face, so I just you can use photographs of lions. I've got a few that I use sometimes if I want to copy a lion's face, but this is just roughly where I want the lion's face to be, so that I make sure I get that in, you know, so I can sort of put the landscape around the face and sort of build it into the face as well at the same time. And you can see here how I've done that. The blues are sort of mixed into the face, and here I'm using yellow ochre and burnt sienna with white, and doing the other side of the lion's face. So I want a warm light coming from the left and a cold light from the right. So just filling it in, really. And where the yellow ochre meets the blue, you'll find you might get a bit of green coming. So I use the burnt sienna here, which has got quite a lot of red in it, to stop those colours going green. So that's how I do that. And one area has to be dry, so the blue's already dry, and I'm putting this on top of that, and trying to get the 2 areas distinctively different. Here it's burnt umber and maybe a little bit of ultramarine blue, just to get that dark colour in the eye there. So one eye is sort of mainly blue and this one's sort of brownish, so yeah, just using a small brush here to put in the shade. So I put in the mid-tone first, and I put the darks in here, build up the face where the shadows are and where the shapes are on the face, and then the last bit is putting the light areas on top of that. So now I'm going to start on the other area, which is yellow ochre and white, and I do the same as what I did on the blue side, but just start with yellow ochre instead of blue. And then I start adding the burnt sienna in with a big round brush here, big soft hog hair brush here. This is great for just getting some sort of texture in the background, some sort of distance and shapes of trees and things already. As soon as you put the colour on, that just helps you not to have a big blank canvas staring at you. Here I'm just dabbing on more burnt sienna and burnt umber. I've got a collection of these are sort of acrylic brushes here. They're really great. Art Discount is a great place to shop online if you're from the UK. I think they ship to other countries too. Anyway, yellow ochre, building in the trees here. So you start with the background trees, and that's white and yellow ochre, and then I start adding on the darker branches as I come more forward. You see, here it's the same colours again, just the camera at different angles picks out, you know, makes the colours look slightly different. But this is all yellow ochre, burnt sienna, and burnt umber, and here I'm just putting in the trees. I've done a painting like this already on one of the other videos, but I wanted to put this together as one picture. So let's do the people. It's burnt umber, burnt sienna, burnt umber, and the shadows with a big softer brush, just to put the shadows of the people. That makes the light look brighter if you put shadows in any painting. So yeah, that's the finished result. Hope you enjoyed that. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I wonder what my friend Jim Pooley thinks of the painting I've just done.
Hello, this is Jim taking another look at one of Ollie's paintings. Today I'm at the cricket, watching one of the oldest teams in the world. 1727 they were formed. So it's actually quite relevant that we're at the cricket today, as the picture that Ollie's done reminds me quite a lot of both cricket and sumo wrestling. On first glance they look very different, but actually very similar. If a Japanese person came and watched cricket, I'm pretty sure they'd find it very similar. When I went and saw sumo wrestling, the first thing that came to mind for me was cricket. Very similar, but it's very different at the same time. And that's a bit like this picture. Very different corners, but both similar. They're both from the same canvas. So yeah. Anyway, I hope that helps, and I'm going to get back to the cricket. So hopefully we'll have something else to watch very soon.
Wow. Well, thanks Jim for going out. He made a really good effort on that video. I tell you, that is one of the best ones, Jim. I really enjoyed watching that video. It made me laugh, and it was surprising. I know that you have actually been to Japan, and that footage you filmed was your footage, and wow, that's brilliant. But a few little pointers you made out to me on the phone afterwards, which you didn't include in your video, which was that I've just got my notes down here. Not right, I should have the notes up there so it looks more like a newsreader anyway. But the cricket team was founded in 1727, which is approximately 49-ish years before the Declaration of Independence. So before we actually recognised America as a country. So I thought that was quite interesting. That's for you, Max, Kendall and May. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped with some acrylic painting. Thanks to the people that commissioned me, and please subscribe to these videos. It's free to subscribe. You don't have to have a YouTube channel to do that, but you will be updated through your email address. If you supply your email address, every time I do a video you'll be updated with the new ones that I do, so you won't miss any of them. Please contact me and like my Facebook page. It's Oliver Pengilley. And also my website, oliverpengilley.co.uk, is where you can buy prints of a lot of my work. So please commission me or buy some prints or something, and that helps me to continue doing this. I really enjoy making these videos, and I hope it blesses you, and yeah, so your support is very welcome. Anyway, take care. Bye bye.